In the serene town of Everlyn, everything seemed picturesque. The townsfolk went about their day with a calm rhythm. Children laughed in the park, and the sun painted a golden hue over the cobblestone streets. But beneath this layer of tranquility, a chilling undercurrent awaited. Enter Sarah, a young woman who had moved to Everlyn to escape the chaos of city life. She rented a quaint cottage at the town's edge and quickly befriended her neighbor, old Mr. Whitaker, who filled her evenings with tales of the town's history. However, it wasn't long before Sarah began to notice strange things. It started with the whispers, names, chants, and cries carried on the night wind that seemed to seep through her cottage walls. The figures she saw through the window at night, always disappearing just as she turned on the lights. Her heart would pound furiously every time she heard the dragging footsteps in the attic, even though she lived alone. One night, drawn by an almost hypnotic pull, Sarah walked out of her cottage towards the abandoned church at the hill's crest. The closer she got, the more oppressive the air felt. The once silent town seemed alive with muffled voices echoing through the darkness. She reached the rotting doors of the church, which creaked open as if by an unseen force. Inside, shadows danced unnaturally along the walls, moving of their own accord. Suddenly, out of the darkness, Mr. Whitaker emerged, his face distorted with an eerie grin. He revealed to Sarah the town's dark secret. The townsfolk were not as they seemed. They were echoes of souls trapped between realms, bound to the town by a curse from centuries past. And now, they needed new blood to sustain their existence. A cold chill gripped Sarah as she realized she was not the first, nor would she be the last, to be lured into Everlyn's deadly trap. In a desperate attempt to escape, she confronted Mr. Whitaker, only to discover he was the keeper of the curse, destined to maintain the balance between the worlds. The church began to crumble, and as Sarah fled, the ground beneath her opened up, revealing a swirling abyss. With one final, blood-curdling scream, she was pulled into the darkness. The next morning, Everlyn was peaceful once again. A new family moved into Sarah's old cottage, completely unaware of the horrors that lay in wait. The townsfolk smiled their enigmatic smiles, and the whispers began anew.